Tell me this is the come right here, man. Tell me what you're playing, man. New York City. New York City.
Voici Son pour l'éternité, un collectif new-yorkais qui nous présente sa brillante trilogie trip-hop intitulée Istanbul, Copenhagen et Brazil. Please give a warm festival welcome to Wax Poetic.
I started Wax Poetic exactly 10 years ago in a club called, it used to be called, it doesn't exist anymore, it's called Save the Robots. And then I had this idea to bring people together from all different scenes in New York, DJs, rappers, spoken word artists, jazz musicians, electronic artists. And then we started playing there every Friday night as kind of a jam session. We had visuals and it was a live band. And that was really the first steps of Wax Poetic. And in some ways, I'm continuing the same way now as I did then, because it's really about collaborating and expressing thoughts.
Falei pra esquecer.
Montreal foi legal no final, assim, grande final desse encontro. Assim, o mais importante é estar trocando a música. Assim, a banda é muito boa, o Kenny, o Alf e o William e a Nil, que é maravilhosa. Então, acho que a gente dá uma boa química, temos uma boa química assim, de palco.
Dagmar não tava não. Dagmar não tava não.
Wax Poetic is really not a band, it's just more a project that is me and my friends that I meet in New York City at NuBlu and other places, and on my travels, which I do a lot to Istanbul and Brazil. We're thinking more like longer structures sonically. Like we start usually the show and we play 2 or 3 hours straight. We don't really stop in between songs, and almost like a trance-like experience, but with songs in between. And right now we have Otto in the band, who's really amazing performer and a great friend. And Nil, she's one of the biggest pop stars in Turkey. Kenny Wallace on drums, who's one of the best drummers in New York City. And later we'll be having Alp on bass and Izzet, the percussion player from Istanbul. He's kind of reflecting Istanbul, Brazil, somewhat Scandinavia, but of course through New York City, because New York City is where it's operating and it's boiling, and this is where the whole thing is starting. There are 5 records right now. The first one's called Wax Poetic, was originally released on Atlantic Records. Norah Jones is singing on that record. She was the singer in the band for 2 years. The second record, called NuBlu Sessions, it came out 2003, just when NuBlu, the club, kind of opened. And that one had Norah Jones again, had Davenport, had Roy, had Saul Williams. It's kind of like people that have been involved with Wax Poetic over the years was in that record. And now this year we released 3, which is Copenhagen, Istanbul, and Brazil. Like a reflection of my little travels and friendships in sound. I would like to think as Wax Poetic music being music alone with no genre connected to it, or as I would say, that it is really a NuBlu sound, influenced by everything from techno to minimal to house beats, but then at the same time, in my case, very influenced also by jazz. So I think Wax Poetic is really a project that expresses all those things, but the core of it is that we're doing it live and we're doing it strong, and every day is a different day.